Hello everybody, here we are at CC week 5. We're going to start today with math and we're starting with the 9s and 10s. So for the 9s, we got to pick whatever we wanted as a way to chant our 9s. So some people picked hopping on one foot, spinning in circles on one foot, starting from the ground to the floor, doing volcano style. So many styles, we just ran around the room and chose. So you pick what you want to do and we can chant the 9s like this. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90, 99, 108, 117, 126, 135. That's our 9s. And then for the 10s, break out your shakers. And we are going to chant with shakers, or you could do your high 10s to each other if you have people that you could do it with at home. So it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Okay, that is our 10s. And then for English, we have to be. So we're learning all of our infinitive, present, past, present participle, and past participles for the words to be. So it goes like this. To be, am, are, is, was, were, being, and been. And our tune sounds like this. To be, am, are, is, was, were, being, been. Again, to be, am, are, is, was, were, being, been. And that is our English for week 5. For history, we're learning about George Washington. So tell me about George Washington. In 1789 in New York, George Washington was granted the full powers and responsibilities of the presidency by the U.S. Constitution. And our hand motions go like this. In 1789 in New York, George Washington was granted the full powers and responsibilities of the presidency by the U.S. Constitution. For Latin, we have the verbs. So, facta sunt, were made. Factum est, was made. Missus, sent. Comprehenderunt, comprehended. Then we have lucet, shineth, and fuit, there was. And we sing it to the tune of "Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see," and it sounds like this. Latin verbs facta sunt, were made. Factum est, was made. Missus, sent. Comprehenderunt, comprehended. Lucet, shineth, fuit, there was. For timeline, we have... One second, gotta put the baby's binky in. Judah, so either Judah falls to Babylon, okay, and the temple is destroyed. Then we have Babylon falls to Persia, and then the Jews return and rebuild the temple. And then you can go, woo, when they do all their celebrating because we're rebuilding the temple. And we have 2 R's, Roman Republic and the Golden Age of Greece. We do this as the sign of their gear that they wore on their heads, right? So we do the gladiator protection for their nose bone right there. So Golden Age of Greece and the Peloponnesian Wars. This is the sign we'll do for wars throughout the whole cycle. Then we have, last but not least, Persia, take our P, Persia falls to Alexander the Great. And that is our timeline. For geography, we are learning Lansing, Michigan, Columbus, Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana, Frankfort, Kentucky, and Nashville, Tennessee. And the song sounds like this. Lansing, Michigan, Columbus, Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana, Frankfort, Kentucky, and Nashville, Tennessee. And that is geography. And last but not least, we have science, and we're learning the 5 main senses. So, what are the 5 main senses? The 5 main senses are sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. So we're touching, okay? Or you could just do this. So, what are the 5 main senses? The 5 main senses are sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. What are the 5 main senses? The 5 main senses are sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. And that is our memory work for week 5. All right, have a great week, everyone. See you next week.